Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have the lovely performer Moxie. Moxie is from New Jersey in the USA. So let's see what Moxie has to say. Enjoy the interview. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hello Mike, I'm very well. How are you doing today?
I am good. I'm well.
I love your glass. My God, it's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. You know, little Elton John, little Jake Beyonce, you know, gotta give it to the girls. I wasn't getting in drag today. My skin can't take it today.
Amazing. Should I call you Michael?
Yeah, you can call me Michael. See, with pronouns, when appearing as a guy, which, I mean, some people may say I'm appearing as a guy all the time, but, you know, when you see me like this, it's, you know, he, him, and then when you see me in drag as Moxie, that's, you know, she, her.
Okay. All right, Michael. So just before we start again, just tell me where you're from.
I'm from New Jersey. I'm from a small town outside of Atlantic City.
Right. And what do you do for a living, Michael?
I do healthcare.
Right.
And
yep.
You know, I also perform and, you know, I do music and everything like that. So.
Right. And in your opinion, what's the best part of being a performer?
Just the reaction of people. I love seeing the reaction, and I just love doing it. I mean, it makes you like feel alive. It really, you know, you really feel like yourself, you know.
Very good. Right, Michael, so welcome to William and the Magic Box. You have a lovely box full of random questions, okay? So, I'm just gonna play a song now, just for us to get a bit in the mood before the first question. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. Okay, Mike, ready for the first question?
Yes.
Let's do it.
I'm ready.
Right. The first question is: what can make you cry, and what can make you really happy?
You know, animals dying of any kind really, you know, gets to me, especially dogs. So I would say that for crying. But what makes me happy is, you know, helping other people actually, and just seeing my loved ones and anybody, you know, just smile and be happy, and, you know.
Very good, very good.
Yeah. I like making other people happy, so.
Very good. And do you is your family live the same town as you, or not? Like best friends?
No, oh God, everyone's like scattered all over the place. So it's like, you know, it's hard to keep track even, you know.
And you have siblings as well?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I have a sister. She's like across the pond somewhere. So it's like, you know.
Right, Mike, let's get another question for you. Let's do it. Okay, Mike, before the next question, tell me a little bit about your drag queen career.
Well, it actually started with the quarantine and everything. And I figured, you know, this was like the perfect time to start up a new hobby like that. You know, even though like I feel like in my head I've been doing it much longer than that. You know, I did like a little like amateur shows here and there, but you know, really got into it with the quarantine. And you know, I did a few virtual shows with, you know, Whisper from California. She's like Los Angeles royalty. So, you know, I definitely had to get in on that. And she definitely helped me out, you know, got me out there a little bit. And, you know, I started doing music more, get more serious with that. And, you know, I have a couple things in the works. And, you know, I'm just looking forward to it. So.
Great. Very good. Good
yeah.
one. Next question for you is, what have you learned during the coronavirus lockdown?
Just, you know, don't take freedom for granted, basically. I mean, you know, it was so horrible that people were, you know, dying of coronavirus, but it was also, you know, it took a toll on everyone's like mental health as well, you know, with worrying if you were going to catch it or worrying if someone, you know, that they knew. Like I even thought I had it for a second. But fully vaccinated, everything's back to normal. So
Great. And
positive.
when you look back, what's the most positive thing you took out of this epidemic time, in your opinion?
Definitely my career. I mean, it's just like skyrocketed with everyone being home. I think, you know, my music became more popular, streaming and everything. And, you know, people know my name. So I'm thankful for it, that part of it. So.
Very good. Good one. Next question. Let's do it.
I love the music.
Great. Thank you. Right. Next question is, what makes you a unique person?
I mean, I don't know. Some may tell you I'm a basic bitch, but you know, what makes me unique is I really don't care what anyone thinks about me, and there are a lot of people do. And it's sad because once you start and step away from what people think about you, you know, the world is your oyster.
Absolutely. You took out of this heavy thing from your shoulders, isn't it? You just, okay, I don't care anymore. Whatever people think.
Yeah.
I mean, you can be whatever you can be in your life, always gonna be someone not gonna agree with you anyway. So what not about being yourself and just,
they always have something to say. Somebody always has something to say. So, you know, you might as well do what you want to do.
Absolutely.
That goes for anyone and anything.
Absolutely. Totally agree. Next question. Next question for you is, what is the worst advice you have given?
The worst advice that I've given? I think I told somebody to, you know, it was okay to, I was friends with a guy and I told him, you know, oh, it's okay to, you know, cheat on your girlfriend or whatever. It was like, you know, because, you know, he kept saying, you know, oh, should I? I was like, just do it, you know, get it out of your system and just do it. You don't have to leave the person, just do it, get it out of your system and be done. Because, you know, but I mean, that's not really good advice, but, you know, whatever.
I think even he'll do anyway. He just was asking for permission somehow. You know what I mean? He'll do it anyway.
Right. But, you know, I don't like to share. So, I mean, you wouldn't ask me for permission. Maybe I would, though. I don't know. You know, it's all in the moment. You know, you never know, right?
It came from a good place.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but when you've been together forever, I mean, people have to spice things up. So, you know, it is what it is, you know.
Next question. Okay, Mark, before the next question, did you always have the support of your family being gay?
Yeah, you know, yes and no. You know, surprisingly, my parents were always very supportive, but, you know, the elderly people, you know, like my grandmother, she, you know, they're in that time. They don't understand. Yeah. And it is what it is. But, you know, I'm not going to put my life on pause or not be who I am because of that, you know?
And there was a moment when you came out, like there was that you sat down with them, or just naturally?
I never had to come out, which is, you know, I know that's not the case for a lot of people, and I know a lot of people do struggle with that. Mm-hmm. And I commend them, and, you know, when the time is right, the time is right. I just never personally had to go through that, and I'm thankful. So
good, very good. Right, tell us about your earliest memory in life.
My earliest memory, I was about 4 years old. I was actually in Disney World in Florida, and I got lost in Cinderella's castle, like the under part of it. There's like a little, like, you know, you go through it. And I was like, you know, where am I? Like, I think I was looking for Cinderella, quite honestly. And I was like, you know, I could have got abducted or something. I was just like by myself, and I was just like, I just remember like looking around. People are like, where is this kid from?
Oh my God, what a place to remember your earliest memory in life in Disney World. Oh,
yeah, I was like 4 or 5. I mean, obviously I didn't know when it was going on, but like later I was like, when did we go to Disney? And I was like 4 years old, so it was like 90, 94. I mean, 98, 99, something.
Sweet, very sweet. Next question, Michael. Let's do it. How long does it take for you to get ready for your performance at drag?
Oh my God. I'm a quick one, you know, I'm like half an hour, 45 minutes. You know, but like now when I do it, I take my time, I prep, you know, it takes about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, depending on what kind of look I'm doing. So, you know, but before I wasn't like, I didn't touch my eyebrows. I didn't. Now when I do it, it's an event, you know, they're like, I'm putting myself together, you know, now. So, you know, and I have like more stuff coming out. So,
all right.
Look forward to that.
Next question for you is, what do you like to cook the most?
What do I like to cook the most?
Yeah.
I really don't cook. Honestly, I'm blessed. The person that lives with me is a cook, or I you know, order out a lot or go out a lot. But if I do cook, I do make fettuccine Alfredo. I can make that really good. You know, the Alfredo sauce and all that. So, you know, maybe add chicken or shrimp or something. Pretty good.
Are you more a sweet person or a savory person?
I don't know. I used to be like a sweet person, and I used to be like big on sweets and everything. But like now I kind of need salty. I actually need something sweet after I have something salty. So, you know, I guess both.
All right. Next question. Let's do it. Next question for you is, if you could change something in yourself, what that would be and why?
If I could change, I don't think I would change anything. I think everything is, you know, a learning experience. Everything is, you know, day by day. So I don't think I would change that. There's nothing I can think of that I would change. You know, maybe cosmetically, you know, I like bigger lips, you know, liposuction, maybe, you know, cosmetic changes, of course. Yeah, but anything other, I'm fine with.
Very good. Very good. Are you enjoying the show so far?
Yeah, it's fun. I love it.
Great. Another question. Before the next question, and what's the most challenging part of being a drag, in your opinion?
You know, it's kind of a dog-eat-dog world. I mean, everyone's kind of like, you know, especially where I'm doing it in South Jersey, it's not very saturated. I think there's, you know, there's a few stars, there's a few like drag queens that, you know, have their own shows and everything, but you know, it's very like, you know, ooh, don't take my gig, like, you know, and a lot of the girls are like, you know, it's everyone brings something different to the table, and I just love drag. I love performing. I love all of that, and there's definitely competition in any kind of atmosphere with drag. So, you know, that's why I'm so blessed to have gotten the opportunities that I've gotten and continue to get.
And how do you deal with this kind of competition yourself, particularly? How do you face it?
I don't really have an opinion on that or what other people have to say about it. You know, I just do me. I've always been me since day one. And, you know, if they're nasty, I could be nasty right back. You know, I'm a Cancer. I have a birthday coming up, and the night, like, you know, from Jersey Shore, Sammy Sweetheart always say, "Oh, I'm the sweetest bitch you ever meet." I really am the sweetest bitch you'll ever meet, because what I give, or what you give me is what you're gonna get back. And if you give me, you're gonna get tenfold. So, you know, it's just me.
For you. Right. What do you think are the best traits for a person to have?
You know, like Brittany says, confidence is a must, and you know, cockiness is a plus. But you know, no, I think confidence is good to have. I like, you know, personality wise, I like funny, nice, kind. You know, anything else is a bonus.
Great. Next question. Let's do it. Next question for you. Who is a celebrity you admire and why?
I really like Paris Hilton because she's a businesswoman. I met her back in 2005 at the Virgin Mobile store in New York City, and she was doing a signing for her book, Confessions of an Heiress. And when I went there, you know, to meet her, she was just like so nice and so bubbly, and she looked exactly like her picture. She was like everything that, like, you know, she was the Kim Kardashian before Kim Kardashian. So I was so excited to meet her. She was just so nice, and I, you know, always aspired to be like her. And you know, she's a really good businesswoman. She's always doing something. She always has something going on. So I would say she is, you know, my number one.
Absolutely. You say everything all the time. She comes up with something new, isn't it? She's always in the news with something. As you said, as a businesswoman, there's always something. It's very inspiring. That's for sure. Totally agree. Mm-hmm. Another question. Right, tell me a funny story, a fun or interesting story that happened to you during your performance, like something funny or interesting that happened to you not expecting when you were performing one of your shows.
Oh, this was a couple years ago, and it was like they were just like, oh, you know, bring someone on stage, and they had wigs like out of the box, and you know. Out of the box. It's funny because your show's out of the box. But they gave me this purple wig, and I put it on backwards, and you know, I really thought I was serving it, like, you know, I was giving you everything, and it was like the wig was like on backwards. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know my words to my lip sync, and you know. But other than that, it was.
When did you realize? Was it somebody told you, or at the end of the show?
Well, it just looked like, you know, I'm an attention whore, so you know, I told my friend, I was like, record it, and I was like, oh, this looks horrible, you know, get the stage. I was like, that was horrible.
Oh, right. What is your idea of a perfect friendship?
Someone that you can count on, definitely. I feel like I'm that for people. I would say someone who's honest, caring, you know, doesn't always tell you what you need to hear, or does in a way that, like, you know, I don't know, just you could do anything with, really. And I'm lucky to have a few of those friends. So I keep my circle really small. So it's nice to have people that you can count on and in your corner no matter what.
Thanks. Next question. Michael, who is your, you know, the biggest divas? Who is your big inspiration in the music industry?
Britney Spears, and you know, there's a lot going on with her right now with the Free Britney Act. I actually, you know, hope she, you know, ends her conservatorship. I mean, I really hope so, because she's an icon since day one, and I've always looked up to her performance-wise, music-wise, inspiration to everyone, really. And what she's going through right now is just so difficult, and so I can't imagine it, and I can't believe it's still going on, quite honestly. And it's not fair, it's not right, and something needs to be done about it.
Absolutely. Tell me what your top 3 best music of her, in your opinion.
The top 3 best music what?
Of Britney.
Oh, Boys, Give Me More. Her whole Blackout album, I think, is probably my favorite personally. The older stuff, In the Zone, I really like Me Against the Music with Madonna, and Toxic, of course. And I'm not really a fan of her newer stuff. And Britney Jean, I just don't even count that album.
I'm the same as well. I love the her first albums. Oh my god, I've been in her concert when Toxic was out. Oh my god, in Lisbon, like 2004. I'll never forget. Was wow, that was amazing. Forget. We love Britney, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah, we all do. I don't know anyone who does that.
Yes. Next question is, what is one movie you could watch over and over again?
Oh, I really like 90s, like dark comedies, like Jawbreaker, you know, Cruel Intentions, and Sugar and Spice. So those I can watch any day. Mean Girls is my favorite, though.
Oh yeah.
Or Clueless. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my
yeah.
God, yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Next question. Right. Next question for you is, what makes you most uncomfortable about yourself?
I would say what makes me uncomfortable about myself is just, you know, sometimes the way I look, you know. I mean, I do have my insecurities about me sometimes, but, you know, I just keep pushing through it or whatever. And, you know, I mean, I do find like, I mean, if you feel bad about the way you look, just walk through Walmart. I mean, I know that's a joke and like a meme, but it really is true, especially around here. And then also I open up Grinder and then it's like beep, 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 beep. So it's like, you know, how can you feel bad about yourself after all that? So it's like fine.
Yes, I think actually it's funny saying that because you come across as a very confident person. I wouldn't never guess that you kind of shy.
That's usually how it is. I mean, a lot of the confident people do have their own insecurities. So I mean, I just find it like, you know, but yeah, I mean, sometimes you have moments of weakness, and that's all right.
Absolutely. And when those moments come across, what's your, let's say, what's the way what do you do to make you feel more relaxed or comfortable about it? There is like a technique or something, or naturally you just...
I've actually been big on chakras and grounding myself in nature and, you know, candles and everything like that. And, you know, it definitely like align everything and it recenter yourself and ground yourself. And, you know, in the grand scheme of things, like, what is the big picture, you know?
Cool. Next question for you, Michael. Right. Next question is, which question you wouldn't have an answer for?
What's a question I wouldn't have an answer for?
Yes.
That one, I would say. But, you know, yeah, I would say that. I'm an open book most of the time. 9 times out of 10 I am, so not too much.
Great, good. Michael, I have 3 questions left for you. Okay, let's do it. For the next one, tell me when you decide to start as drag queen. What was the most challenging part in the beginning, in your opinion?
The most challenging part is the makeup. You know, that's the easiest part, but not for me. And it's still a challenge to this day. I mean, everything else, you know, I can put together a look. I can always, you know, find something. But, you know, and my personality, whatever, performing lip syncing, music and lip syncing, that's what made me want to initially get into drag. But the makeup, I mean, you know, so just, I would say that.
Oh, right. What is your least favorite chore?
You know, I don't like taking out the trash, like, especially like if it'll leak or something. Like, I feel like I take the trash out. Every time I turn around, I'm always taking my trash out. I don't know why. Or cleaning my kitchen. And I don't even cook, as you already know. So it's like, you know.
It's all connected. 2 questions left. Let's do it. Next question is, tell me something that you won and how did you win it? Something special.
I guess when I went to the boardwalk, they had those, like, you know, we'll guess your age and we'll guess your weight, which is kind of like, I don't even know if they have that anymore, because that's like, but I was always a tall kid. I'm 6'3". I was always like the tallest kid in my class. So I was like 10 years old and I went to the boardwalk and they were like, oh, you know, we can guess your age and whatever. And the guy guessed like I was like older than what I was. So I won this huge like stuffed animal. It was like a stuffed SpongeBob, and it was, you know, it was cute. So that's the only thing that came to mind. I don't win anything. I rarely win like anything, so
right.
Kind of sad.
Ready for the last one? Let's do it. before the next question, Michael, walk me through a little bit about your routine as a drag. Do you perform in just one club or different clubs? How does it work, your schedule?
Well, it started virtually, but lately I've been being booked all over. I've been being booked in New York City, Philadelphia, New Jersey, and even in like San Francisco and out in California. So, I mean, which is funny because virtually I was doing it, you know, for different people all over, like Milwaukee and California and wherever, with Instagram live shows. So that's definitely how it's been going. So,
and what people can expect from your show different from the others around there? It's something like that.
Well, I bring you everything. I bring the girls what they're coming for, you know, the kits and the cats, and you know, the looks, the music, the lip syncs, the splits, the twirls, whatever, you name it, anything you want. You want a drag show, you're gonna get a drag show when you book Moxie. So
great.
Okay.
Right. Last question is, what season you feel more connected with and why?
I would say I really like fall. I don't know why. I think it's not too hot, not too cold. You know, you can wear hoodies. I love hoodies and sweatshirts and anything like that. And I just feel like the fashion is better in fall. So definitely fall. And I love like Halloween and dressing up and, you know, candy, obviously. And, you know, haunted hay rides and haunted house attractions. I love all that stuff. So fall's a good one.
My favorite as well, always been. Okay, Mike, it's not the end yet. Okay, let's play now the quick think game, the word association game. Okay, I'm going to give away some words and you just have one word that comes to your mind. Okay.
Okay.
Let's start with family.
Mom.
Money.
Got it.
Love.
Single.
Life.
Love it.
Sex.
Top.
Politics.
Vote.
Religion.
Whatever you want.
Life.
Goes on.
Beer.
Snakes.
Friendship.
Best friends. Close best friends. Like my close best friends, that's all I think of.
Desire.
Fears.
Regret.
Regret. What I ate last, because it was horrible.
Success.
Success, what I strive for.
Wish.
Genie.
Happiness.
I'm happy.
Cool. And one word for Britney Spears.
It's Britney, bitch.
I love it.
Oh wait, one word. You said one word.
It's okay.
Queen.
It's okay. We don't breathe. It's not a
Queen.
problem. How about Paris Hilton? One word.
Oh, hot.
Right. And drag queen. One word.
Yes.
Cool. And the last one now. USA.
Mess.
Right, let's pretend now I'm going to meet your best friend for a cup of tea, and I'm going to ask your best friend, tell me the most beautiful thing about Michael, and tell me something that he needs to improve on. What do you think your best friend will tell me?
The best thing about me is probably how fun I am, and like, you know, like whatever, like little jokes I crack, whatever. And then what I need to work on, they'll probably say my makeup or, you know, saving my money.
Best friend. Right, let's play now Michael and the magic box, and you can ask me a question. Okay, Mike, you can ask me a question now.
Okay. Where, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you want to live and why?
If I could choose a place to live in the world right now, I think I would choose Canada. I think it's such a beautiful place. I've been there twice, and I always had a good vibe. I think it's you just feel free being there. You don't feel like judged. You just feel you can be yourself. I just had this feeling that the both time I've been there, and like actually my best friend as well lives there, and my godson as well. So I think it would be best for me to get close to them and live some time. But yeah, I love Canada. I think it's a good place I could move on. I'll live over there for sure.
Yeah.
Cool. Michael, did you have a good time?
I did. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so
I had
much.
a great time.
Thanks for being kind and sweet and accepting my invitation. But before you go, would you mind to share a positive message, a positive quote, something that inspires you in life?
Yes. Safe to go with the bad and happy with the sad.
Good one. Keep in touch, and I'll let you know regarding.
I will.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Thanks.
All the best. Bye.
Bye.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first subscribe to our channel, and after that just go to our website www.williamandthemagicbox.com and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show, and I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.